Violence. Armed and dangerous.
A murder suspect calls police on himself because his fries are cold. And an armed robber shoots at a Taco Bell employee, but the worker shoots back. Sometimes your combo meal could come with a side of crime. It's August 2022. A Kennesaw police officer is responding to a McDonald's location. He meets up with Antoine Sims, who has some complaints about the service.
What's up, man?
We're the one they called.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, we went in there, purchased some food.
So why'd y'all call? So, like, what happened?
Because we ordered the food. He couldn't print us a receipt.
Okay.
So he said the receipt would be printed in the back. So I said, okay. So we sat down, me and my fiance, looking for homes around here.
Gotcha.
So we went back to Progressive Rentals, looking at homes. I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, I try the fries. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you done touched them, so
Yeah,
can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This now, sir,
Okay.
I didn't pay. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now. Or you can come and get, I'll do a refund. I say, sir, with Cash App card, it's 3 to 7 business days to do a refund. Just give me my set of fries and my receipt. That's what you're supposed to do anyway when I pay for my order.
You have your ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get your information.
Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
The officer then goes inside to talk to the owner of the franchise.
He insists that all his food's cold.
Okay.
You better give me that fresh fries, It's like, what? He starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sorry. I said, well, then tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere. Give me a car, I'll give me a refund.
Did you give him his refund? Like, is that all
Yeah,
part?
he refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you're fine.
This is the way he was talking.
Okay.
So I don't want him CT. I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
I mean, dude's obviously on probation. Got an ankle bracelet on.
Okay.
Once the officer has Sims's info, he radios it in and gives Sims an update on what happens next.
1162 Kennesaw. Can you run one name and date of birth? All right, so here's the deal. As a business owner, he has the right to not remake your food. He is willing to do a refund. He has no problems doing a refund. As a business owner, he can do that. Okay. He does not want you coming back in the store. He actually wants us to criminally trespass you, so you will not be allowed back at this McDonald's.
I don't even stay here.
It doesn't matter. He's requested it. We got to do it. It's not a big deal. It's a
So
piece
you
of.
have to charge me?
No, we're not charging you. It's a piece of paper we're going to give you to hang out with him. I'm going to get that form. It's a simple form that says, hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's. Now, I'll tell you, if you do come back to this McDonald's and we get caught out here, you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right?
I'm not. I got it smart.
So, you cool with the refund?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I just got to go in there and tap my card.
Yeah, I will get that in just a second, okay?
Okay.
When the officer gets back to his patrol car and starts running Sims's details, this happens.
Wanted person. Caution. Violence. Armed and dangerous.
Now the officer stalls for time and passes a message to the other cop on the scene.
What's the address here? So, there's possibly a 10-minute way.
The officer doesn't exactly know what Sims's warrant is for yet because it's out of another Metro Atlanta county. And as more squad cars start to pull up to the McDonald's, he does his best to keep Sims calm so they can detain him.
All right, Mr. Sims, come over here. I'm going to have you sign this. No, sir. Just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest.
No, you're not.
Criminal trespass.
Yeah, just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign it saying that you're not going to come back to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. Will you come over here, man?
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you
I just
afraid?
did 3 years, sir. I'm afraid of
All
y'all,
right,
sir.
I'm going to walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you
sir.
doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I
All right,
arrested?
yeah. Come on.
No, let's do it again.
Car. 6-2 Kennesaw, call cop.
There's a report at this point that Sims might be trying to get into an apartment at a nearby complex. The officer gets out of his squad car and looks around, but doesn't see any. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he spots him.
Got him! Contact! Contact, backside, backside!
The officer then tases Sims, and fellow officers quickly come in to apprehend him. Once Sims is restrained, he wants to know why he's under arrest.
So why would y'all arrest me?
Does he have a warrant?
We were actually just detaining you until it was confirmed, and then you ran.
No, why?
What's the jewelry for?
Oh, you got ankle monitor.
Hold on, bro.
Turns out that bond he's talking about was a $275,000 bond from Fulton County, where Sims had been locked up since 2019. His warrant was for not appearing in court after he was released from jail. Sims had been charged in the 2018 killing of a woman during an alleged drug deal. Sims was believed to be part of a group that planned to rob the dealer, but then shots were fired. To try to cover it up, the group allegedly drove the woman's body to a subdivision and then set the car on fire. Sims's case in Fulton County was scheduled for February, but has been continued until an unknown date. Next, we're in Akron, Ohio, where an armed suspect tried to rob a Taco Bell, but an employee was armed as well. It's New Year's Day, 2024.
No, did anybody come inside?
Yeah, they robbed us.
Or did they leave out?
They didn't get any money
Or are they
because...
still here?
No.
Okay. Check real quick, just because.
Nobody, they left.
Okay, it's locked.
An employee who was held at gunpoint is emotional as she tries to explain to police what had happened.
I have to need surveillance. I can bring them. If you need...
Take a deep breath.
This has never happened to me.
You're okay.
I peed my pants.
It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
Ah.
You're okay. You're okay. You're safe.
I was right there.
You're safe. You're safe.
According to Akron police, the 35-year-old suspect shot at a 21-year-old employee. But that employee had a gun of his own and fired back, hitting the suspect.
Because I open the drawer for him, I sit this there, and then I'm back away.
Gun hasn't been fired yet?
Gun hasn't been fired yet. Watch the door. It'll tell you there's some guy walking across. First shot right there.
Okay, when did that happen?
That I was over here.
The boy who was firing right now?
There was both of them. Yes.
The Taco Bell employee wasn't hurt, but officers saw some of the suspect's blood as they searched the parking lot.
We have drops of blood in the parking lot.
The suspect then showed up at a local hospital with a gunshot wound to his upper body. Police identified him as Timothy Hyatt. Investigators later identified the man who dropped the suspect off at the hospital as 33-year-old Rayshawn Bruce. At first, he told police he didn't know Hyatt and just happened to be driving by when the shooting happened.
Definitely, when we pulled up, like when we seen what happened, and I ain't actually see it, I heard it and I seen the gunfire from the gun.
You don't know this guy?
No, I don't know him.
Investigators later determined Bruce was involved in the robbery of the Taco Bell location. Bruce entered a not guilty plea to the charges of aggravated robbery and violating parole. Hyatt also entered a not guilty plea as well. He faces more serious charges on top of the aggravated robbery count, including assault and a felon in possession of a firearm. Both suspects have a status conference hearing scheduled for March. It's December 9th, 2023, and police officers are responding to a report that a woman is asleep in her car in the drive-thru line. Body camera video shows the driver, identified only as Megan, who seems to be incoherent.
Hey. Megan. Hey.
The officer tries to get Megan to follow simple directions, but she struggles.
Stay with me. What's going on right now? You're passed out in the Taco Bell drive-thru. What's going on? Nope. Turn the car off. Megan, turn the car off. Turn the car off. What's going on tonight?
Sorry, they didn't. I planned on us getting them home. They didn't say it's safe.
I don't understand a little bit of any part of what you just said.
As it turns out, this is the second time officers responded to this Taco Bell that same night. Megan had reportedly come to the fast food restaurant, fallen asleep, then driven home before officers got there, only to come back to the Taco Bell a little while later.
So we got a call that you're passed out in the drive-thru right now. And so I come here and I see you slumped over at the wheel. Yeah, this is the second time we got called.
Second time?
Yes, the first time you weren't here. So the second time when I got here.
Second time. I called the first time.
You called the first time?
Yeah.
On yourself?
Yeah. I said, my guys, yeah. Oh, now I'm being called?
Megan swears to the officers that she hasn't been drinking.
Have you been drinking at all tonight?
No.
Are you sure?
100%.
So what have you been doing tonight then?
I was making sure everybody's okay.
Who's everybody? No, don't turn the car on. Leave it off.
Where is my boyfriend?
I don't know. He's not here. Okay, come on, go ahead, step out. Don't turn this car on. Step out of the car. Okay.
Why is he yelling at me?
You're just not following directions very well right now, so.
Once Megan is out of the car, the officers have her do field sobriety tests.
So, would you agree this is pretty flat
Yeah,
right here?
it's fine.
I just gotta just make sure. I want to make it fair for you.
I know. I'm freezing.
I understand.
Alright.
Okay.
What?
So whatever you do, arms to your sides.
Okay.
So we're going to need you to put your left foot on the line.
Left.
Just imagine
What
there's a line.
line?
Just imagine there's a line going out.
Got
Just
it.
put your left foot on that line.
Got it.
Put your right foot in front.
Got it.
Heel to
And
toe.
walk. It's so windy though.
Do you think that's going to affect it right now?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I will be blown over, but.
Okay.
No.
We'll try our best right now. Okay.
Alright.
So arms at your sides, feet together. Don't move until I tell you to. Okay.
Got it.
Go ahead and turn around for me. We're gonna put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for OVI.
You're intoxicated, okay?
Yeah.
So you're under arrest. You can't obviously be intoxicated and drive a vehicle. So we got a call earlier that you were passed out in the line. I came, somebody called, probably an employee or somebody in line, and then you left and they came back. And
I know, it's so stupid.
like I said, you would have just stayed home. We wouldn't be in this situation.
I'm so sorry.
As she rides in the back of the squad car to the jail, Megan still doesn't quite realize the gravity of the situation.
Yeah, back to the jail. We can call your boyfriend. Okay.
To the jail?
Yes, we're going to the jail.
I'm going to jail.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. Alright.
Megan was later booked into jail, and her aunt came to pick her up. Now we head to Florida, just north of Orlando. That's where police got a report of a woman threatening McDonald's employees with a gun after an argument over a free cookie. An arrest report states 24-year-old Amari Hendricks pulled out a handgun, inserted a magazine, and racked the slide while she was still in the drive-thru. She then reportedly parked her car and forced her way into the restaurant, assaulting one of the employees. Police then caught up with her as she was leaving the restaurant.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Exit the car. Hands. Exit the car.
What?
Exit the car.
Why you gonna tell me to exit?
Out of the car. Put it in park.
Who are you yelling at? Who are you yelling at?
Right here. Hands on the hood.
Yelling at?
Hands on the hood.
Who you yelling
Do you have a
at?
gun? Hey, but hands on the hood. Stop arguing. Hands on the hands on the hood.
My hands is on the hood. Why have to put my hands on the hood? Am I arrested?
Being detained.
How? Look, see what they doing to me, back?
In front of Zoe's kitchen. Hurry up.
You see what they doing? Why y'all doing all this? Why cost for all these cops?
Because they said you shot a gun over there.
Huh?
Officers did recover a gun from Hendricks' car.
What is you doing? What are you doing? Why you almost broke my arm? That's a lawsuit.
You're pulling away from him. Just
I'm
listen
not
to what he's
pulling
saying.
away from him.
I watched
just
you
pulled
do
away
it.
from him not
I
one
watched you do
time.
it.
Hendricks was charged with aggravated assault, battery, improper exhibition of a dangerous weapon, and resisting an officer without violence. She was found guilty of aggravated assault in November 2023 and sentenced to 1 year of community control, where she can live at home. We end today's episode in Houston, Texas. That's where a Jack in the Box employee was arrested for opening fire on a drive-thru customer. It's Wednesday just after midnight in March 2021. Anthony Ramos took his family to a Jack in the Box after he picked them up from the airport. But when Ramos got his food from the window, he had regular fries instead of the curly fries he allegedly ordered.
Ketchup packets at me, ice at me. So I ended up throwing my food back at her, you know, just out of pure instinct. And when I did that, she turned around, she grabbed the gun and fired at me. Adrenaline was running really high. Fear, adrenaline. And first thing I did, as soon as I saw it, because like car drive, but if you kind of notice, the gun jams the first time she tries to get me. And you see her kind of cock it back again, and that's when she fired off the next round. And my initial reaction was to get out of there as fast as I could. my adrenaline was running so high. You know, the fear. My daughter was in the back seat. You know, like as soon as I saw it, I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could so that she didn't hit my daughter. You know, she didn't hit that back glass firing at me.
The employee, who was later identified as Olonia Fantasia Ford, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct and got 1 year deferred adjudication. Thanks for watching this video.